Welcome to Easy Way for Education. Kite Victers Grade 10 ന്റെ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ക്ലാസ് 13 നോട്ട്സും അസൈൻമെൻറ്റ് ആൻസേഴ്സുമാണ് ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. വീഡിയോയിലോട്ട് കിടക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പായിട്ട് ഈ ചാനൽ ഇതുവരെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. സോ അപ്പം നമുക്ക് വീഡിയോയിലോട്ട് കിടക്കാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് നോട്ട്സ് ആണ് പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്. നോട്ട്സ്. William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge jointly wrote a book. What was that? Lyrical ballads. Rhyme. What is a rhyme? A rhyme is a repetition of similar sounds in two or more words. It is common in many types of poetry, especially at the ends of line. For example, bid me to weep and I will weep, while I have eyes to see, and having none, yet I will keep a heart to weep for the thee. Here, weep and keep are rhyming words, and see and thee are rhyming words. What is rhyme scheme? Rhyme scheme is a pattern of rhymes at the end of each line of a poem or a song. How is it usually referred to? Rhyme schemes are described using letters or alphabet. For example, A, B, A, B. Same letter indicates that the end sounds rhyme with each other. What does the nature do? Nature has linked human soul to her fair works. What makes him sad? When he thinks about what man has made of man, he becomes sad. What do the two lines, to her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, convey? It conveys the idea that man is part of nature. Man is one with nature. Probably, Wordsworth says that man should understand that he is part of nature to be happy. This is one of Wordsworth's principal philosophies. Now, what is alliteration? Alliteration means the use of the same sound or sounds, especially consonants, at the beginning of several words that are close together. What does the poet say about each flower? He says that every flower is quite happy to be in nature. Why does the poet use words like trailed for periwinkle and breadth for flowers? Wordsworth tries to create the idea of a living, breathing world. Nature is a living mechanism, and the poet tries to underline these ideas using such words. What is personification? Here, human qualities are given to non-human things. This is known as personification. What does the poet sees everywhere in nature? The poet sees happiness everywhere in nature. Next questions are sir thannittilla questions. Find out the rhyme scheme of all the stanzas. They follow a simple A-B rhyme scheme. Find out instances of alliteration and then send them to your teacher. Answer. And much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man, and this my fate that every flower, their thoughts I cannot measure, that there was pleasure there. Next, find out the instances of personification from the poem and send them to your teacher. To her fair works. Here, nature is personified as a woman. The periwinkle trailed. Here, periwinkle is personified as a follower. The flower enjoys the air. Here, the flower is treated as a person. Next question was, write the answers to questions 3 to 5 given in your textbook. Third question in textbook is, how does the poet associate himself with nature? Answer. He associates himself with nature by thinking that his soul is linked with nature. Nature and man share the same soul and they are connected. Fourth question in the textbook. And much it grieved my heart to think, what man has made of man? What do these lines convey? Answer. These lines convey the sadness of the poet who sees how man mistreats his fellow beings. The wars and bloodshed that man makes is against the principle of nature. Nature asks us to enjoy the peace and beauty that God has given us. But we quarrel and fight, making us unhappy all the time. Fifth question in the textbook. What makes the poet think that every flower enjoys its existence? Answer. When the flower blooms, it is like smiling. Naturally, the flower is enjoying its time on earth. It will not last long, but when it is alive, it enjoys its time, and that is why it opens its petals and gives a broad smile to all. ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോ. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടമായ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാനും കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയാൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സുമായി ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.